You have seen ice before. A thin layer on a winter puddle. Frost crawling across a window. Maybe a block of ice melting slowly in your hand, turning solid into liquid without asking permission. You understand ice. It is simple, cold, still, dead. Or at least, that's what it feels like. Now imagine standing on a frozen surface that stretches farther than any ocean you have ever known. No waves, no movement. Just a white cracked plain under a black sky. The sun is there, but weak, distant, more like a bright star than a source of warmth. The light barely touches you. You are not on Earth anymore. You are standing on Europa. Europa is one of Jupiter's moons. From far away, it looks smooth, bright, almost peaceful, like a clean marble drifting through space. But when you look closer, the surface is not smooth at all. It is scarred, broken into long, dark cracks that stretch for thousands of kilometers, like something underneath is pushing, struggling, trying to get out. You already know oceans. You know how deep they can feel. The deepest point in Earth's ocean, the Mariana Trench, goes down about 11 kilometers. It is so deep that if you dropped Mount Everest into it, the peak would still be underwater. That feels extreme. But beneath your feet, on Europa, there may be an ocean that is over 100 kilometers deep. Not a lake, not a sea, a global ocean. More water than all of Earth's oceans combined, and it's not on the surface. It's locked beneath ice. Ice that may be 10 to 30 kilometers thick. That's like burying an entire mountain range under frozen silence. And yet, something is moving down there. Because Europa is not just frozen. It is alive with motion. And Jupiter, the giant planet it orbits, pulls on Europa with immense gravity. Not gently, not steadily. It stretches the moon, squeezes it, over and over again. This constant flexing creates heat inside Europa, heat that keeps the ocean below from freezing solid. So under that cold, dead surface, there is a dark, liquid world. And where there is liquid water, scientists start to ask a dangerous question. Could something be alive down there? Because on Earth, wherever we find water, even in the most extreme places, we find life. In boiling vents deep in the ocean, in frozen Antarctic lakes sealed for millions of years, in darkness, under pressure, without sunlight, life finds a way. So now you are standing on Europa, above an ocean you cannot see, listening to nothing, feeling nothing, but beneath your feet, there may be something swimming, something that has never seen light, something that has never seen a sky. And the most unsettling part is not that it might exist. It's that we might already have the tools to find it, but we don't know what we're about to discover. And once we look, we can't unsee it. Start again from something you understand, a drop of water. You have seen it cling to a surface, fall from a leaf, ripple when it lands. It is small, contained, easy to ignore. Now imagine that drop multiplied, not by 1,000, not by 1,000,000, by an entire ocean. Earth's oceans hold about 1.3 billion cubic kilometers of water. It is a number too large to feel, so we shrink it into something we can understand: waves, coastlines, tides. But Europa may hold twice that amount, twice, and it is all hidden beneath ice. This is not a shallow layer. The ice crust alone could be thicker than the distance you would drive across an entire country. Beneath that, the ocean extends downward into darkness, possibly reaching depths of over 100 kilometers. To understand that depth, imagine diving in Earth's ocean. At just a few hundred meters, sunlight fades. At 1,000 meters, it is completely gone. Below that, the pressure builds relentlessly. At the bottom of the Mariana Trench, the pressure is over 1,000 times what you feel at sea level. Now take that pressure and multiply it, because Europa's ocean is not just deep, it is crushing. And yet, on Earth, life thrives in similar conditions. At the bottom of our oceans, far from sunlight, there are hydrothermal vents, cracks in the seafloor where heat from Earth's interior escapes into the water. Around these vents, life exists in complete darkness. No sunlight, no photosynthesis. Instead, organisms use chemical energy. This process is called chemosynthesis. It allows life to survive without light, feeding on chemicals like hydrogen sulfide. Entire ecosystems, worms, bacteria, strange creatures, cluster around these vents. Now consider Europa. Scientists believe that Europa's ocean floor may also have hydrothermal activity. The same tidal forces that keep the ocean liquid could also generate heat at the bottom. That means energy. And where there is energy, water, and the right chemistry, there is a possibility. But here's the part that changes everything. Europa's ocean is sealed, completely cut off from the surface. On Earth, even the deepest ocean eventually connects to the world above. Nutrients circulate, energy flows. Life is part of a larger system. Europa's ocean may have been isolated for billions of years. No sunlight, no fresh input, just darkness, pressure, and whatever chemistry exists within. If life exists there, it did not evolve like life on Earth. It adapted to a world without sky, without day or night, without ever knowing what up means. And that changes how we think about life itself. Now step back further. Europa orbits Jupiter at a distance of about 670,000 kilometers. Jupiter is massive, so large that more than 1,300 Earths could fit inside it. Its gravity dominates everything nearby. Every time Europa completes an orbit, Jupiter pulls on it. Not evenly, not gently. The moon stretches and compresses. Its interior heats up, and the ice above cracks and shifts. The ocean below moves. Europa is not quiet, it is active. In some places, scientists have observed plumes, jets of water vapor shooting up from the surface into space, like geysers breaking through the ice, spraying material from the hidden ocean below. If that is true, then Europa is not completely sealed. It is leaking. And that means we might not have to drill through kilometers of ice to explore it. We might just have to fly through those plumes, sample them, analyze them, search for signs of life. This is not science fiction. Missions like NASA's Europa Clipper are designed to do exactly that, to study the moon, measure its surface, and possibly detect the chemistry of its ocean. But here comes the moment that makes everything feel smaller. Even if we find life on Europa, it may not care about us. It may not even resemble anything we recognize. On Earth, life shares a common origin. Every organism, from bacteria to humans, is part of the same tree. We recognize patterns, DNA, cells, familiar structures. But life on Europa, if it exists, may have started completely independently. A second genesis. That means it could follow different rules, different chemistry, different biology. You might not recognize it as life at all. And yet, it would be alive. Now zoom out even more. Europa is just one moon. Jupiter has over 90. And our solar system has hundreds of moons in total. Some of them, like Enceladus around Saturn, also show signs of subsurface oceans. That means Europa is not unique. It might be one of many. Worlds with hidden oceans. Worlds where life could exist, unseen, untouched, waiting in darkness. And beyond our solar system, there are billions of planets, billions, Some orbit stars much like our sun, some are colder, some are hotter. Many are completely different from anything we have seen. Statistically, it becomes harder to argue that life is rare. It may be everywhere, but hidden, silent, unreachable. So the question shifts. It is no longer, is there life out there? It becomes something else. If life can exist in a place like Europa, what else is possible? Now come back to something familiar. Your world, your sky, the air you breathe without thinking. It feels normal, stable, predictable, but only because you have never known anything else. On Earth, life is shaped by sunlight. Every tree, every animal, every human depends on it. Even the food you eat traces back to energy from the sun. Light defines your days, your nights, your sense of time. But on Europa, there is no sunrise, no sunset, no sky, just darkness that has lasted for billions of years. And still, there might be life. That idea does something quiet but powerful. It breaks a boundary you didn't even know was there. It tells you that life does not need what you thought it needed, that the rules you grew up with are not universal. They are local, limited, temporary. Because life, as it turns out, is not fragile in the way we imagine. It is stubborn. It adapts. It finds ways to exist in places that seem impossible. And that changes how you see yourself. You are not standing at the center of something special. You are part of a pattern that might repeat across the universe in ways you cannot predict. Now imagine the moment we find it, not a complex creature, not something dramatic, just a signal, a chemical imbalance, a structure that shouldn't form naturally, a tiny indication that something in Europa's ocean is alive. It would be small, easy to miss, but it would mean everything, because it would tell us that life did not happen once. It happened at least twice. And if it happened twice, in two completely different worlds, then it might happen everywhere. That realization does not come with noise or celebration. It comes quietly, like a shift in perspective that cannot be undone. Because once you know that life exists beyond Earth, you can't go back to thinking of yourself as alone. But there is another side to this. Distance. Even if life exists on Europa, it is separated from you by hundreds of millions of kilometers, by layers of ice, by an environment so hostile that you cannot survive there without technology. You will never stand in that ocean. You will never see those creatures if they exist with your own eyes. They are there, and you are here. Two worlds, two stories, never touching. And maybe that is the most human part of all of this, to know something exists, to understand it, and still be unable to reach it, because the universe does not arrange itself around connection. It allows existence, it allows possibility, but it does not guarantee that everything will meet. So, you look up at the night sky, and somewhere out there, beyond the limits of your sight, beyond the reach of your hands, there is a frozen moon. Beneath it, an ocean without light, and inside that ocean, something may be moving, quietly, unseen, alive, and it will go on living, whether you ever find it or not.